The year was 2089. Humanity had long crossed the thresholds of technological advancement. Mars was colonized, AI had taken the shape of near-sentient beings, and yet the ugliest traits of our species, greed, hatred, and the thirst for power, remained unchanged. It began with whispers, small villages disappearing in the night, entire regions going dark. At first, governments dismissed the signs. They called it regional unrest. But the truth was far worse. The genocide was swift, surgical, and systematic. An ultranationalist regime, hidden in the icy tundras of the now-thawed Arctic, had declared a cleansing. Using advanced drones and bio-coded nanoweapons, they erased entire ethnic groups off the map. No bodies remained. No cries echoed. Only silence and data marked their absence. The United Nations faltered, bound by bureaucracy. Empathy was outpaced by economic interests. No sanctions came. No armies moved. The world watched in sterile detachment. Then Earth responded, not with politicians, not with diplomats, but with the Earth Collective, a rogue coalition of climate scientists, AI ethicists, biohackers, and former soldiers who had long predicted the collapse of morality. They called themselves Gaia's Last Vow. Now, their leader, a soft-spoken botanist named Dr. Elena Vardes, said during a global hijack of all communication networks, "We stopped being civilized." The message was short, brutal, and final. Gaia's last vow moved quickly. They unleashed viral code that rewrote the firmware of the aggressor's drones midair. Satellites were blinded. Nanoweapon factories were flooded with engineered bacteria that feasted on synthetic metals. Civilians were evacuated using deep-sea freight ships, once used for ocean farming. But the true retribution was poetic. Using CRISPR-enhanced flora, they planted revenge forests around the territories of the genocidal state. The trees, bioengineered to grow 5 meters a day, consumed radiation, cleansed soil, and were capable of releasing neurotoxins when attacked. The regime collapsed not with a bang, but with roots breaking through palace floors and vines, choking drones from the sky. In the aftermath, the world was quiet. When asked why they did it, Dr. Vardes only said, "Civilization is a contract." They broke it. And then she walked back into the trees. From that year onward, a new law was written, not in ink, but in instinct. If you commit genocide, Earth will not tolerate your civilization. It wasn't justice. It wasn't revenge. It was the planet finally speaking in human terms. And its voice was no longer kind.